Hi and welcome. This is Kristen from Life of Crafting, and I just finished a part 1 haul video, and I apologize. I'm like one of these people like I can't stand like stuff where it doesn't belong, especially tape. Anyway, I just did a part 1 on a haul I have, and then this is going to be part 2 because I got educated on the Recollections release for Christmas, and I really want to, obviously show you what I bought. But I also want to give you a little bit of what I figured out, whether it's, the reality. Please, if you have more on this, please share below because I'm still kind of new to their papers. I went to my local Recollections. I really got inspired. I believe it was Strawberry Cream 39's channel. She just bought this holiday romance, and it was really like, ooh, beautiful. And I'll be honest, I was under the impression, so this is the first thing that I had to learn, was I was really under the impression because of some shopping that I did towards the end of the season in like 2018, 2019, I would say. And I thought that every paper they were making in the 6x6 was available in like a 12x12. So I had to learn that is not the case. Honestly, in the current fall and Christmas release, I think this peppermint stripe was the only one, and I'll go through that when I go through as to what I saw between the two. So everything else was like, you got what you got. So I was a little surprised with that. Then I saw a couple paper packs, and I was like, I think that's one I bought before, because the names are like, they have one right now that's called Save Freeze, and I think that's one they did before. And I'm like, I don't know, because I don't really tend to buy the snowman stuff. It depends on how they do the snowman. Let me say that. So getting into my haul, I'm in the middle of doing a video on this. I'll bring it in. It's not a big, secret. I'm in the middle of making and filming this sugar plum card paper. And I remember there always being this big hot buy being talked about on the internet. And I had thought every paper pack was like basically these hot buys with, all this foiling and things like that. So this is how Kristen is, going into the store with her expectations, okay? And I don't even see a price on this if you take a look. Like, I don't even remember, like, what I paid for this. I want to say, like, maybe 10 bucks. I don't remember. So I'm in the middle of that paper pack, and I had gone a couple of weeks ago, and I kind of tried to go through the timeline of this. And I had seen this paper pack called Fall Orchard. And I'm a sucker when it gets to be fall for anything apple. Matter of fact, I think I'm burning an apple themed scented candle upstairs and everything. And I had liked this. So of course, I'm in the store, and this was one they had there, and the papers were just beautiful. They had, this all over apple print, the truck. Who doesn't love a truck, right? They do mix in now, which I did not get in my other paper. So I'm sitting here and I'm feeling like 48 sheets, but I'm feeling kind of, like gypped, because I feel like I got ripped off, because like now I got the solid paper, and I'm like, Kristen, at least you don't have to try and get anything to match. So I'm just, realizing, because trust me, I'm in my business by myself. I know. Not by myself, my husband's in with it, but I have a business, so I know prices really are going up. So I'm like, okay, this is a good way for them to stretch the dollar, right? So they got the plaid, they got the all over leaves. You've got another paper, and again, beautiful, way to mix and match in. They have these cut aparts, and I'm almost feeling like half of the sheet's a waste, because if you're noticing, I'm not showing you a back side. This paper pack is, sorry, I have to drink some. I had to get my Starbucks today. This paper is one-sided, like meaning there's no print on the back side, so it's white. So if I can't find a way to use this, you know, like you are the apple of my eye, happy harvest to you, this part of the paper is going to be a waste. But, you know, I'm thinking like I can take the border off of this. I probably can cut these dots out and do something with them. The leaves, again, I can, you know, find a strip or something to do with. I don't think I'm going to do anything with these sentiments. But I can find a way to pull some things and save this paper. But notice there's foiling in this. These are all over pumpkins. You know, this is more of a scrapbooking sheet, but I definitely think I can pull out you know, the least 2 elements and use some for background. But lots of foiling. There's a reason I'm saying that. Again, more paper. Love, love, love this apple. I bought the whole Tina Smith apple from Spellbinder series and, or Pie series, I'm sorry. And I haven't done anything with it. You know, I can't be the only one, right? So this paper, I really want to pull out and feature her, her pie dies and stuff with it. More, you know, paper to mix and mingle. This is one I fell in love with. These bushels of apples, and there's just foiled leaves in here. I fell in love with that. You know, more cardstock. And then I believe this is the last one with this foiled plaid. Let me see. And yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a very light mauvey pink. At the end of it. So I was really liking this, and I'm thinking, you know, I really don't make much in the way of fall cards, and I have like 1 pack, I think, of like Halloween left, and no, I lied. I have 1 pack of fall and 1 of Halloween, and I would have like that out of my stash. And I'm like, Kristen, you don't really need another full 12 by 12 pack of 48 sheets. So lesson number, you know, like 15A or something here. So I thought like they would make a 6 by 6. Well, they didn't. If you go through, and I just did some online shopping and I walked the store like all over the place, their fall papers came out and they were in this size of a paper pack of 48 sheets. And I'm specifying fall because they did have some Halloween. They had 1 Halloween pack that I found, but I don't really do Halloween. And they had a Day of the Dead. And again, I can't speak for what they did in those. I'm talking about fall. So they must have had 3 or 4 of these 12 by 12 paper packs that I would consider is the modern 2022 hot buy papers, because it's still the 48 sheets. They still have some foiling in there. You know, they have 16 designs and maybe 5 of them are foiled. I mean, it's enough foiling in there that it makes it fun and interesting. I'll say that. So I left the section of the store where this was, again, with like a little confusion on my face, and wanted to find the papers that, I apologize, I don't know what her first name is, but the Strawberry Creams 39 lady had featured. And I started like looking, because it's like I wanted to get some cardstock to match the part 1 haul of this haul. So I thought, well, let me go through that section. I'm not really a person that likes to buy my cardstock in their pre-packs with like 5 colors and stuff in there, because I find I use 1 or 2 of them and then I never do anything with the rest of them. So I would rather be more in control of the colors that I buy and just like, you know, and I've got enough right that I need to use up. So I don't need to keep adding to that. So the paper packs were also, when I was in this section, were buy 1, get 1 half off. So that was like enticing to me, but I'll be honest, I went through the rest of them and it was either going to be another pack of this in a fall, or I wasn't really caring for the packs. So I thought, okay, let's see what else is in the store, because there's a lot of different things in the store that are the same deal, where the buy 1, get 1 half off, that maybe I can mix and match. Was my thought. So this is where my other lesson comes in, and let me see if they did do that, because I don't know where my receipt went to. I'll speak on that when I can find the receipt. So that was that paper pack. So then I did go over and I found the Christmas section, and these were on the end of like in the aisle kind of island that they put out. These, like I mentioned, were in an aisle. So I was kind of like, okay, so I found these. So I start going through, I'll go through this one first. I start going through this one, and it does have some beautiful patterns. Like I said, let me cut this. This Strawberry Cream 39 showed these during her haul, her Friday haul, and she was accurate. The patterns are exactly what she said, and they're pretty. This is like an all over vine, and I don't know why, like I thought there was some foiling in these, and there's no foiling at all. My mind saw that there was, going to be some kind of foiling. So there was this kind of like quilted dot pattern, this green kind of like vine leaf pattern, some cut apart sentiments, really, really cute. Had these little birds and down here, and the reason I mentioned the birds, I'll get to that in a minute. Backs up to this like scrolling plum color paper. This like kind of damask looking pink with a back of these snowflakes. And I do find that like even in the sugar plum paper that I'm using from like 2000, I think like 19 or something, this is almost identical to the pattern that they had. So they continued that over and reused that. The strips, some of them have sentiments in them. Some of them have the little birds in them. Really cute. So again, definitely use that. The back is this adorable, adorable stripe. So there we go. This kind of reminds me of like a 1970s wallpaper. It's like fronds of like leaves on a plant, but they have pink in there. They're really cute. I mean, I'm not bashing them. They are cute. Again, another pink snowflake. I think I have that one. I haven't used it yet, but I think it is in the sugar plum. A various colored snowflake, which is going to be great to mix and match with different things. I am liking that. A scenery of, houses. Actually, they're businesses. They say gifts, toy store. I guess that's a house. Christmas trees with a plum snowflake background. And then it has the quilted like background in the plum color. It's almost kind of like a lilac, honestly. Then we're getting into these small tag cut aparts. Honestly, this is going to have to get tucked in with a sentiment on something. They are very small. I mean, here's the size of my thumb. They are very small. So these are going to be things you're going to tuck into stuff. That same fronds kind of pattern in a pink and looks like a dark gray or black. Then these are very small. I mean, do the math. These are going to be like 1.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So you're going to need a very small sentiment to fit in there. But the back is more of that quilted in that like mint green. What I would say here would be, if you have something that you can punch or cut out or something and put over, even though you may not have something that fits that, if you can put something over that and make that more of a layer, you probably would do a little bit better. They have these adorable things here. I have a feeling that a couple, you're not going to get many, I mean, they only give you 6, may fit into some of these ones here. Like this has that roundedness, that has the flag. So you could probably fit that flag in there. But then you're looking at something, 3 of these still need a sentiment. Yeah. These are tags. And again, like I said, it's paper 6 by 6. Do your math. Those are going to be maybe 1 inch by, 2 inches at the most. The back is that adorable, pattern of the businesses downtown area. I love the greens, browns and whites in the snowflakes. And you're looking at, 2 by 2 cutouts. So, you can find something, I'm sure, to fit in these 3 because they are a much better size. Then you're looking at these. Again, these are 5 across on a 6-inch page. So these are probably going to be about 1 inch in size because you need a little bit of space. That's probably 1/8 in there. So maybe these are 1/8, 1 1/4 size. They do have this great scrolling pattern. It's now reversed from the first one where it's now on white. So this was the paper and I was like, oh God, I love that. I want to go get that. But I was intending to go, this has 24 sheets for $5.99. So I was intending to go and see if I could find this in the 12 by 12 because my experience had told me that, I thought they made everything in the two sizes. And I thought that hot buy with the foiling was kind of like their upgrade from 6 by 6. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the table making this. So I looked all over. I mean, all over. And no, I finally went online to figure it out that this is all they offer. I felt that the Christmas, they really scaled back. Where I didn't even buy any of the 12 by 12 sheets. Their 12 by 12 packs were, instead of 48 sheets, they were 24 sheets in the 12 by 12. They were different patterns. The only one that I said that they changed from or kept the papers from a 6 by 6 to the 12 by 12 was this peppermint stripe. So when I looked at this was, I believe, $9.99. You know what? I got to find that receipt because that's going to bother me. They were doing the, sorry, I'm looking in my bag. I thought I put it in the bag. I don't know where I put it. I don't know. I kept hoping. Oh, here it is. Oh, yes, it was $9.99 for this. But because I didn't have a companion piece to this that was the buy one, get one half off, which in reality is 25% off. That's the reality, okay? If I'm breaking this down and prices to you. So because I didn't find a second one, they had to ring this up and it was full price. But their full price offer is you get 20% off. So the only thing I sacrificed in this was like 50 cents. So for me, I'd rather spend 50 cents more, get the one paper pack, and not have a ton of shit in my, excuse me, because I'm trying to de-stash. So that was the lesson on that. This one, there was no offers of anything. The only thing I got was the 20% off. And like I said, they did not have a bigger paper pack. That was it. So there's no foiling. And I'm like, God, this paper pack is so cute. Like they could definitely have done some foiling on this. None of their 6 by 6 had foiling that I could find. So that's that one. I love it. You're going to see what I'm going to do with that. So then at the same time, of course, because you got to look at everything that's there. Maybe there's something else you got to have. I got the peppermint stripe, and I believe Strawberry 39. And I apologize if that is not her name. I'll try to link hers down below. I think may have featured this in another haul of hers. What I'm evaluating in this is that, like, yes, I've got tons of plaids, but the back does have a great text that I can mix and match in. There's an all over snowflake of different colors. The back is another stripe. This one has a bunch of just different text. I think it's "'Twas the Night Before Christmas" or something on there. I liked the poinsettia, I will admit. That was a like. I liked the lights. Another plaid, another poinsettia. Sorry if I'm going quick, but I kind of wanted to get through this. This is more of a hatch pattern, I believe. I'd have to look up exactly, but it's another plaid. Another stripe that backs up to this beautiful all over holly print. The sentiment or the cut aparts are, to me, they're doable. They're workable. With another, this is supposed to be red. It looks a little pink to me here. All over trees with more of an all over just Merry Christmas text. Sorry if you're having problems seeing upside down. This one has a stripe to it, and it does go to, it looks like pink, honestly. I guess it's supposed to be an aged type of snowflake. Another all over tree, but I like it on the white too. It's a different presentation. Now they brought in some greens, and they went from this more like pinky to a more brighter red. 6x6 card front, if you do them, would be perfect to use up this paper. Very easy to just plop something in the center of that, and you know, pull that off very quickly. Another all over holly pattern that is probably, unless I do these in a strip, that's probably going to be. Now, who in their right mind, you're saying, is going to do anything for, because these are basically 1 inch by 1 inch. What I'm thinking is I'm going to put something over these numbers and find a way to use these. I'm thinking I can put like 3 or 4 to a card front and be done with it. This is also one, I'm not sure if I'm using it as its entire pack. I'm not sure if I'm going to smash the pack kind of thing on this, but this may be also something that's good to pull into some of my other paper packs. I don't know. But like I said, I went over the whole store. So on this same rounder, these were kind of like hanging up on the end. They had the section with the like twine and the washi tape and the sequins to match and all. But they had a bunch of these hanging up. And I'm a sucker for stuff with ephemera. This to me, if this isn't your cheapest, quickest way to you know, get yourself through a card pack, I just love it. So every one of these are sized to basically be the card front. There's not like fluff when you get these. They are considered stickers, but I don't know where the sticker part actually is. Let me pull one out. Sorry for the, I don't know, maybe there's no adhesive that I see on the back. I don't know. To me, this is just an ephemera. So, yeah, they even had foiling in some of these. I really thought these are going to be nice to go with my fall pack that I have. If it doesn't matter to me. These are going to make the card. I have plenty of cards. I mean, even with this Peppermint paper pack, I mean, there is some of these, and I get, you know, it's not going to work for all of them, but there is definitely some of these that I can pull these in and use. Trust me, I got a ton of stuff. So you get 24 of these for your cards. You know, some of them are smaller, but hey, you know, sometimes the paper, you know, you don't need a big sentiment. So these I felt for the $4.99, but again, they're 20% off. So I got them for $4 for 24 of them. What does that come out to, like 25 cents a piece or something? I'm trying to do math off the top of my head. Like, that's scary. Scary math. So then like this one is like an overview of, sorry. And look at the foiling in there. Like, how cute. It's an overview of like a plate of cookies and cocoa. I'm not really the ugly Christmas sweater, but hey, you know, there's times where you can just make that work. Hot cocoa served here. How cute is that? I have little like gingerbreads and stuff I can add to these. So there is definitely, you know, things that you could be doing. You could cut these two apart and pop one up over the other. So there is definitely, you know, some ways to work this. So I wound up getting 2 of these to try to work my fall orchard page. Because like I said, some of those pages I don't think have to necessarily be, let's see, maybe they are going to be kind of fall. Trust me, well, there's plaids and stuff. I have plenty of things I can do with this, but I really liked the ginger and that kind of stuff. Then, you know, I had to bring this paper over, and this thing of ephemera, when I looked at the, and I'm calling them ephemera, they're calling it stickers, but there's nothing sticker about this. But the little birds are on here that were on here. Like, they have to be part of what they got together for this paper. And to me, I don't need the foiling in the 6x6 now, because these things they are so cute. There's foiling in these sentiments, foiling. They had foiled snowflakes there. I was debating about picking up, like, here's those 4 houses. So they did not foil or did not offer in a 12x12, but if you look, they had alternative products. They had a sticker book, but stickers I'm really kind of picky about. I don't want them to scream that they're a sticker. Like, I don't like the puffy sticker. If I get any kid, I'll use it. But I'm a person who likes very realistic stuff. I'm a pain, I'll tell you. So this has foiling in them, and I was like, this is awesome. So when you start going through, you know, they match. I won't have to worry about, like, you know, I felt so like let down that there was no foiling, but go get these. They were so quick and easy. I mean, how cute. So some of these ones where I'm looking like they're small, who cares? I'm going to use the back side. So this paper pack has 24 sheets in it. You know, I'm expect, oh, when I forgot, like, yeah, there was the one that had the white wood on the back of it. I somehow skipped that. I don't know where that went. Yeah, that was the one that has white wood on the back. Oh, I was too busy running my mouth about that. So I probably should have picked up a second pack for this, because I could definitely use these beyond just this paper pack, but they only had the one. So, you know, I'm probably gonna have to go out tomorrow and buy myself a second pack, because I expect I'll be getting at least 2 cards per sheet, because I just like to make my paper stretch. So that was me falling in love with holiday romance again. So then they did have a pack that matched. I don't know what it was called. It matched this, if you can see this plaid that's in here. But honestly, a lot of the papers that were in it were very, like I said, I assess the reality of what my excitement level for something is, how much I think I'm really going to be able to like make out of the pack, like how much of that paper is really usable to me. And then, like I said, the third thing I always assess is how much is in my craft room that I want to pull in, and I can do that easily. Like I said, if I wanted to use this, but I don't have something that could go with it, then I'm going to force, no, well, nobody forces us, do they? But I know myself. I know my buying habits. I know I'm going to go out and buy something else to go match that. And I'm thinking, why buy something going to have to buy something else? My intent is I want to get rid of some of the stuff here. So let's just stick with that, right? But these were so cute. And I know I have papers in my stash. These are so traditional. There is stuff. I mean, I could pull you a paper pack right here, right now. I already did. Yeah, right. I said I was going to do it. Now I can't even do it. Ugh. What did I do with it? Oh my God. I am a liar because I couldn't just pull it right out. Oh my God. There was a paper tray ink pad that I had like 4 of them. And I could not, I saved one. Oh God. Okay. I made a liar out of myself. See, that's what you get for being so full of yourself, Kristen. I have a paper pack that, you know, is just basic colors. I mean, these will definitely mix and match in on these stripes and stuff. Maybe not that one, but you get my point. So these were a no-brainer. I mean, just because I didn't want the paper pack that they probably made them to go with, I'm knowing that I can do something with them. So I'll show you these ones. But go look at these. I don't know. Like I said, I went back into the front of the store looking for the fall stuff. I did not find. I found, like I said, the Day of the Dead was mixed in with their Day of the Dead kiosk that they had out there. And at the end of one aisle was Halloween. But I can't speak for whether they did this in Halloween because I don't recollect seeing. I was looking for fall. I was looking for another one of these island kind of things with the paper, and it was not there. All I found them was in one aisle of my store, and they did not have something like this to go with them. So Let Your Heart Be Light, I thought that was great. Merry Christmas foiled. Here's the darker skin tone. Honestly, and I don't mean to alienate anybody, but I don't know what my client is, so to mail the Santas out, I just mail them. So I apologize to my customers if you got a card from me and it's not the skin tone that you celebrate with. I do apologize. But I will use them. Poinsettias, you know, and then here's another one of the doors. So, you know, I see that every single one of these are usable. So that is that. So, you know, lesson 158C kind of thing was, you know, I looked through these things and, you know, I'm questioning myself. Like, did I, you know, like I said, they had the safe freeze. Like, didn't I see that before? And they had a blue one. And I'm like, I know I bought a blue one in the past. And I'm sitting here like thinking to myself that, you know, for 24 sheets, and here's, let me back up, another lesson that's before that one, like maybe 78, 58 or something, was that these 6x6 are double-sided. They're 12x12 are single-sided. These, so when I looked at this and I'm like, you know, their paper packs compared to, excuse me, to others, they kind of did, to me, we're in the same ballpark, because you got to say, you know, you're getting 20% off of that. So they were kind of in the same pricing of what a lot of these other companies out there were. And, you know, but again, I'm sitting here saying to myself, well, how many was I getting in these other companies? And I have a bunch of 6x6 next to me. So like here is an Echo Park. They're 24. Here is an old Gina K. I don't even know. I've been on her site and I don't see her selling any. 20 for sheets. She's, it seems like she's revamping her site. Crafter's Companion, okay? They have 40. I do believe they are a more expensive company. You know, I have a Paper Rose one here. They are 24 sheets. So I just say this to bring up to you that, you know, 24 sheets for that price is probably right in line with everybody else. But I think because we get accustomed to seeing paper packs like this for $9.99, it says to you like, oh my God, like that looks expensive. But one of the things I thought when I saw the blue, I'm like, they're getting it marked as new, but isn't that one I have? Well, the one I bought, now again, this was from 2019 before all this COVID craziness. Here, evidence, $5.99, so they have not even raised their price. This was 24 sheets. This paper, when I went through this, I'll show you this. This is not available in the store now, so don't, you know, don't be looking. But the one they have in the store now is called Blue Christmas. This is Blue Crystal, or Crystal Blue. Crystal Blues. But I'm going to tell you, from looking at it online, and I'm going to try and drop a picture in here. They're so similar. Really so similar. You know, they're doing, I think, ornaments for the Advent versus, you know, this. You know, I don't plan on doing anything for the Advent. This is just stars on the back. They have another one that's kind of like a, you know, another square component. The ornaments on this was beautiful. This paper, I think, almost exactly the same is in the current one. You know, this wreath, I believe they have a different kind of wreath in there. There's something, I think, with the dark print on it. You know, your cut aparts, a dark background, you know, a whole sheet of this. You know, let me get these out of the way. Here's a wreath. So if you start dissecting, they pretty much keep the same thing. Like I'm going to say there's something almost identical. I think instead of these being crystals on a window, they're like frosty pine boughs or something. I don't know if that one was in there. I know the snowflakes were definitely like still in there. I think this one was snowflakes too. So this was I only brought this in to show that, you know, they're still doing, there's no foiling in these. So this is still the same design and quality and pricing and everything as to what they've been doing. And they had the 12 by 12 available. Let me get these out of the way. Of the same paper pack as the 12 by 12. And they did the same thing where they, you know, they foiled it up. Again, I don't have pricing on this one, so I'm thinking that they were still $9.99. And like I said, the only difference between now and then was well, like I said, Christmas is now only 24 sheets with foiling. And I don't recollect there being any cardstock, like solid color in there. But the Best Buy ones that are the 48 sheets had foiling, but there was nothing for Christmas in that. So they're doing things similar, but they're not. And I'm just flipping through this quickly. It's the same patterns at a bigger scale. And again, they're only single-sided. This one I was in love with because you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm easily going to be able to cut them out and use them as elements on the front of a sheet. This was like a cut apart to me. You know, some of this is just going to have to be cut and used as background because I don't know what else I would do with that. But just beautiful. So I'm just showing you this because this is so similar to the one that they're offering for this year. You know, some of these, I don't even know how I'm going to cut. No idea. Wreath, I think I can do. I think this was in the paper, and I think it's extremely, extremely similar to what they have. This is just a polka dot. Here's what I told you was the crystals on a window, and it's like frosty pine boughs now. This is just a polka dot with holly on a light blue grayish background. Another wreath. You know, all of these are, you know, there's foiling in all of these. Beautiful. You know, here again. So, you know, like, it's not like they cut back on foiling. This is more like crystals on a window, but it's not as evident what they're trying to make it, in my opinion. They didn't quite succeed with that one. You know, some more snowflakes and chains, some more snowflakes on a window. This looks like wallpaper to me, like Scandinavian wallpaper or something. And then it's the white chains of snowflakes, very faintly on a white background. So, you know, I don't think that they've changed, you know, their offerings very much. Because I'm looking, there's one foil. No, that's not foiled. So far only one was, this is foiled, that's 2. That's foiled, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of the 24 designs were foiled. So, you know, and I don't know that realistically out of the 6, maybe 2 to 3 are going to be what I can use. So that is my lesson of what I learned at Michael's today with all the papers that I bought. Like I said, these were from 2019, so this was from a prior year. But let's see, this just looked like it was a much thicker paper pack, but no, it's kind of the same in thickness. So this is a little bit like a hair's thicker. I'm curious now to how many were foiled. 1, 2. You can definitely tell the printing because they're thicker than the solids. 3, 4, 5. So I want to guess it's probably 6 as well that they foiled. Well, maybe not. Did I screw up and not count something? Oh, there's some foiling in that. And there was one I told you that the foiling was very faintly in the background. Or was that? No, that was the stuff I did in part 1. So they did 6 in this one as well. So out of the 16 designs, they still did 6. And I liked their prints in this, that I would definitely... you know what? I'm looking at it now, and it's not as... the pages are more usable in this one, too. I don't feel like it's as much geared to scrapbooking. So I'm liking that as well. That seems to be an improvement. So that's my breakdown of what I bought at Michael's today. I'm thinking that was everything. So I don't know that I'm going to be buying anything else. Like I said, I think I just want to go get one more pack of these embellishments because I think I'm going to want them for that paper. And I think, you know, I'm kind of done for them this year. So I hope this kind of helps you understand what papers are being offered by Recollections and what you're, you know, not having to walk around the store 100 million times like I did tonight. So I hope you got some inspiration. I'd appreciate a thumbs up if you did. I know it's a little bit of a longer video, but I'm calling it a haul video, but it's also, I'm going to say that it's a explanation on the offerings that Michael's puts out for the seasons. So I'd appreciate it if you would also subscribe down below because I'm trying to build up my fan base here. And that would really help. So I'm hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful night, and I'll catch you next time.